often begin with a minute or two of a feeling out process. The amateurs sometimes go right at it.
Three-minute rounds. We have Husain Mohammed in the red corner, Raymond Rizk in the blue. And you can see the size difference evident instantly just as they square up in this opening stanza.
You can see the stance switching there coming from Rizk, illustrating that he does have that Taekwondo background. In and out, there's a kick to the body.
Gotta be careful, that rear hand there of Mohammed greeted him as he came in.
Trying to come over the top was Rizk.
Ooh, slight hesitation there from Mohammed. You can see the athleticism, that footwork from Raymond Rizk already, that Taekwondo background as you talked about on the entry.
And he's trying to skirt around the cage, but he needs to be careful doing that because he doesn't want to find himself with his back against the cage. Oh, big kick to the chops.
There we go, just under the chin, a warning shot on the beard there of Raymond Rizk. Oh, overhand right as well there from Husain Mohammed. Just
he threw that like a fastball, Brian. And you can see how calm Husain looks there.
Oof, ducks under there, the taller Husain Mohammed. Interesting opening minute, this, Kirik.
It is. Husain Mohammed clearly has big confidence in the power in his hands. He's very carefully stalking his opponent from the outside. He's going to download some information on exactly where he can launch from. In the next 30 seconds or so, I expect him to land a big right hand.
That's a beautiful spinning black fist there from Rizk. If he had a little bit more on it, could have made a dent. He's changing his levels well, but also like he's trying to fake the shot and come over the top with a big overhand.
Yeah, you could see that the little tricks, he was looking low, went high there, but does look a little bit intimidated by Husain Mohammed. He's had that warning shot, that high kick, oh, almost again.
Striking background evident for Husain Mohammed there. And one thing is, he's a 1-0 amateur, but look how calm he looks in there, Brian.
The smile on his face, this is somebody who's found the place he is born to be. Just a minute left in this opening round now here at Brave 47, Asian domination.
Oh, he caught him there with the straight.
Backing him up again, good head movement there, but he's got to be careful ducking down.
Husain Mohammed is showing a superior skill set, but he needs to use it a little bit more. He's going to have to step into that pocket and start to show the Brave Nation what he's got.
Oh, that was a big kick to the body. Sorry, Brian.
No, heavy body shot there. But what you're seeing from Husain Mohammed, he's throwing those big kicks, but he's throwing one point. Oh, another knee meets him. That's dropped him. Raymond Rizk down, the referee checking.
Rizk eating big, heavy hammer fist there. Closes the guard. Is he just going to hold on for the rest of the round?
Time is ticking out. Should see the end of this final 10 seconds of round number one.
You can hear the corner just calling for Rizk to hold on to Husain, try and ride out the riot.
Round one down, gentlemen. Who did you like in that first round? 10-9, call it.
10-9, but for me, Husain Mohammed, the bigger shots, the more pressure. Seem to have Raymond Rizk on the back foot, but look at the weapons, that spinning back fist Raymond had. Yeah. He has potential to use it. He's just got to get more confidence in finding that range.
Looking at our replay now, courtesy of Green Hill.
And there was a couple of moments there where it looked like Rizk could potentially pull the trigger and almost at the last second kind of retreated and didn't commit fully. I think if he commits to his shots a little bit more and has a little bit more confidence, as you say, Brian, he could be more productive. But that was a beautiful knee to the body, dropping his opponent. Husain Mohammed finishing very, very strong.
And there we see the corner of Raymond Rizk. Elevate their fighter, grow that belief in this minute that they have to reignite the battle.
Gentlemen, I don't know if you caught it, but Brave Combat Federation is always pushing the boundaries of technology in this sport. The cornerman was wearing a headset similar to a GoPro, but more sophisticated, so the camera can get absolutely everywhere, up close and personal.
And we've talked about Raymond Rizk, what he needs to do. Kirik, Husain Mohammed, what would you like to see from him as we go into the second round?
Husain Mohammed needs to step into that pocket. He needs to step into the fire and show what he can do. He's not going to necessarily dominate this fight from the outside. He's going to have to put himself in danger. If he does, I think he can win this pretty handily.
Set for round number two here. Brave 47. Raymond Rizk in the blue corner. Husain Mohammed in the red. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Phil Campbell and Kirik Jennis calling the action. Another one of those spinning back fists there, Phil.
He started to telegraph them ever so slightly. You can see him taking that shot out to the side.
Oh, a little mistake in the footwork there from Raymond Rizk almost puts him
Down
in
to
trouble.
the ground.
That's a huge takedown, and again, we're seeing just how good of an exponent he is of that KHK style. Advancing the position, settling well.
And you talk about the weight difference going into this. This is where it will play a part, Kirik, right?
It will. One of the things that you have to do to dominate a fighter in this sport is exhaust them. It's very hard to stop somebody when they're fresh. When they're exhausted, not so hard at all.
And
He's doing it right now.
He's just transitioned beautifully into the mount. These are huge strikes.
Massive strikes coming down. Hammer fist connected.
Referee's watching carefully. We may be seconds away.
If he can continue landing these kinds of strikes, it's game over. Mateus taking a long, hard look at this. There's still a little bit of fight left in Rizk.
He is scrambling, trying to make some space, trying to engage those legs, get them back in the game, but pushed back to the mat once more by Husain Mohammed.
Oh, he's eating big shots here, gentlemen. Hammerfist.
And it's over!
Mateus calls an end to the action. The KHK man gets the victory. Beautiful performance.
Moves to 2-0, and what a moment, what a way to open Brave 47 here in the Combat Kingdom.
What was so beautiful about that performance, gentlemen, he did exactly what he had to do. Little bit of a feeling out process in the first round, turned it up exponentially going into the second round. Big takedown, transition to the mount, heavy shots, game over.
And Raymond Rizk, that little slip in the footwork that opened up that mount position for Husain Mohammed, but you have to just credit the work there. When he smelled blood, he went for the finish and left Mateus absolutely no option but to finish, pull the end of that fight.
Big props as well to Raymond Rizk. He acquitted himself well. It wasn't good enough tonight. I absolutely guarantee he's going to have a thriving career ahead of him, though.
We'll make this moment official. We look at those hammer fists coming down now on the replay. One after the other. Look at the relief there on Husain Mohammed. What a moment for him and his team. He was smiles right from the beginning. And the hard work has paid off. What a fantastic victory for that young man. Now 2-0 as an amateur. Let's hand it to the man in the middle, Mr. Carlos Kramer.
All right, Brave Nation, what a way to start this historic night. This bout ends at 1 minute 11 seconds of the very second round. Your winner by TKO out of the red corner, Husain Mohammed.